Hello, I'm Katherine Murphy, the moderator for this League of Women Voters candidate interview. I'm joined by Lucy Temple, who is running for Parks and Recreation District 1, Commissioner 1. The ground rules for this event were shared earlier with Lucy and are posted in the description below. The interview consists of an opening statement followed by 3 questions and a closing statement. All candidates running for this position are invited to be interviewed. So let's get started, Lucy. You have 60 seconds for your opening remarks.
Okay, thank you so much, Katherine and the League of Women Voters. My name is Lucy Temple. I'm a Kittitas County Parks and Recreation District Commissioner serving since February of 2022. I also recently served the community for 5 years as Cle Elum's city planner, where I created the Parks and Recreation Plan and founded the City Parks Committee that upgraded parking and added a restroom facility at Hanson Ponds, constructed the 2020 Kiwanis Pavilion and the 2021 Rotary Playground and Mural, and phase 1 of the Cle Elum Skate Park this year in 2023. I prioritize parks, trails, and off the beaten pathways to preserve and upgrade within our communities, including representing first the city and then the Parks District with the Regional Coal Mines Trail Commission over the past several years. I'd like to thank the League of Women's Voters for providing this forum and look forward to answering your questions tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. So the first question is, please describe Parks and Recreation District 1 and what is the biggest challenge it faces? And you have 90 seconds.
Okay, thank you for that question. Parks and Recreation District number 1, it is the only one in the county. It's a special purpose district that was formed in 2005. And generally parks and recreation districts around the state are put in place to provide recreational opportunities for the folks that are within their districts. In our case, our district's purpose is to maintain and expand recreational opportunities in Upper Kittitas County through partnerships with government, landowners, and the public. And we have also identified several key points that we want to achieve through our recent strategic planning session that we've gone through. One of those is to become the hub for recreational information. So a go-to location website for recreational maps and also recreational information so that people don't have to look all over the place for that information. That is a key purpose that a lot of parks and recreation districts serve within their boundaries, is to be a hub for information. We also want to prioritize youth programs within our district. And those are going to be 2 of the key points we're going to focus on, but generally within the district's purpose of maintaining and expanding recreational opportunities within our boundaries.
Thank you. So for question 2 is, do you support a district partnership with Upper Kittitas County Community Recreation Center Alliance to create a community center adjacent to Cle Elum Roslyn schools? Why or why not? And again, you have 90 seconds.
Thank you. You know, there have been several surveys over the years, including completion of, during the completion of the Cle Elum's Parks and Recreation element of the comprehensive plan for the city. And more recently through the Recreation Center Alliance that have showed local support for this facility, has been consistently and overwhelmingly in favor of the project and its location adjacent to the school district. I was actually part of the relaunching effort of the current community center project during my time with the city, and which shifted into the formation of the Recreation Center Alliance nonprofit that exists now, and the city receiving $4 million in the 12.5-acre property that is adjacent to the school district off of Bullfrog Road. I saw my participation as a Parks and Recreation Commissioner as an opportunity to continue to support the Recreation Center as a vital hub of accessible year-round recreational opportunities for users of all abilities and ages. And a swimming pool has been the focus of the project over the years, but it's been shown to be financially infeasible as a standalone amenity. So the community center has to move forward for the pool to exist. And I plan to continue to support this important project as a commissioner with the goal of a successful community center project, whether a district partnership emerges or whether I individually continue to rally with the community and the Recreation Center Alliance to complete the project. Thank you.
Thank you. The third question is, what can the district do to make its trails accessible to residents with physical challenges? And you have 90 seconds for this.
I lost my audio. Can you speak one more time?
Yeah, so what can the district do to make trails accessible to residents with physical challenges? You have 90 seconds.
Thank you. That was a great question. Accessible trails is one of my key focuses as a city staff member in Cle Elum, which tends to be kind of the downtown of Upper County. We provided the community with an opportunity to weigh in on parks and recreation amenities and needs and gaps based on existing community and for future growth. And within the Parks and Recreation Plan, there was an offshoot that was a bicycle and pedestrian plan, identifying, as I mentioned earlier, through the formation of the City Parks Committee, the paths, parks, trails, and off the beaten pathways within the community that we needed to maintain, improve, or make sure that they never went away. So one of those things is making sure that there's accessible features within the community. And sometimes that looks like the Coal Mines Trail, which is a very well-graded, well-maintained trail that is accessible via wheelchair, any type of walker or roller, and it is multi-use. Things like switchback trails that are at a grade that are accessible by folks that have different abilities. We've designed city parks facilities that are accessible and using those as the baseline to move forward with. And keeping the community in the loop for what they need is a great plan. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's time for your closing statement. You have 60 seconds.
Thank you so much. I live with my family on the Coal Mines Trail and enjoy much of what our open spaces have to offer, including biking, kayaking, fishing, camping, snowmobiling. With my background in effective collaboration and project delivery, and with my proven parks and recreation track record in Upper County, I'm focused on improving what's available for the community that's already here and who will become in the future. I've been an advocate for community-based projects and inclusive access to our recreational amenities for all users. And I'm committed to reinventing the way the Parks and Recreation District represents and supports local and regional recreation by listening to all stakeholders and partnering with user groups and resource organizations. I'm excited to see what we can do together, and I'd appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Thank you, LucyTemple, for participating in this interview and for offering to serve our community as Parks and Recreation District 1 Commissioner 1. For those watching, remember to check votewa.gov to be sure you are registered to vote. All interviews will be linked in the Kittitas County League's voter guide, which can be found at kittitasleague.org. Thank you for voting in this election.